This is a real recording of the video because it stopped midway. Probably because I was talking way too much. So you already tapped in. I was also you already tapped into the true essence of the universe and the knowledge and wisdom it has to offer to you. So the first thing you should know is they would either question it or not. Cause if they question it or if they don't believe in certain things that you're saying, you might need to enunciate your words or elaborate more properly. Use the things that you know. So you need to have a more logical approach to what you're saying because they're in the right side of their mind. Wait, is that the right side? Yeah, they're no, not the right side of the mind. The left brain. They're more on the left hemisphere of the brain. They haven't really tapped into the right side of their brain. You need to have a more logical approach because that's how they move in the day-to-day life. They're more analytical. They're more like wanting to have more proof and like wisdom. No, not like that, but like they want more evidence. So, you know what I'm saying? When you're in more of the left side of your brain, you're not gonna easily believe everything you see. But with people in the right side of the brain, they will know if they're receiving the right information or not. So that's not what you really should be worrying about in your what you're trying to do, or if you're trying to raise the consciousness, because if this even harder, if any of these things doesn't work, then maybe you should take a step back and focus on the people that really you really hit like emotionally, you really get emotionally, because those are people you can network with. You can really um not network. You can really know and to help them just enhance their positivity, help them enhance their growth, and to evolve. Right, y'all always evolving, y'all always growing, y'all always raising your consciousness. So it's better to actually just use that. They will use that to succeed, right? Use that to succeed, right? They will start noticing right after. No, look, before the solar eclipse happened, before all that, the grand awakening happened, all that stuff, all those things, right? Before that happens, they are gonna notice it. They're gonna notice all the things that they miss out on. Probably gonna be right before they try to really um have a chance to actually become the person they want to become. But like soon, like when you see them, like you see them trying to you notice more people like more trying to be the same person as you, or is more inspired by you, what you truly do. That's that's gonna make a huge trajectory, because now you got uphold of all the egotistical standards and values they hold when they have a filter. Like I remember watching this video on the three parts of the mind. You got the socialized mind, the what is it called? The snow. The self. It's like it's a self mind. It's like the ego. It's like the ego mind. I call it the ego mind because it's more focused on yourself. And the third is this self-transforming mind. This is just be a brief explanation of these different parts of your brain or the different parts of your mind. I mean, not brain, but like, cause nah, it's the same thing. But yeah, the mind is more metaphysical. When you really tap into this spiritual stuff, you know that the mind is more metaphysical, and you're not the brain, you're not the mind. So yeah, but anyways, socialized mind is basically got all your beliefs, values, and your belief thoughts and patterns from the people you're around, people who birthed you, the people who got you in this world, the people who teaches it, who you hang around with, the people who, like that, everything you can think of that you're really close to, everything that people know, like yeah, That's basically it. So once they get out, you want to get them out of that socialized mind, because it's gonna be very like I said, you want them to get out of their ego, their mind, and you want them to get out of what they want, no, what they already know. So when you hit them with you change them with what they already know, and then they actually implement that information because they know what you truly want to do and what you're truly capable and worth. Now they'll see why you're doing this, why you see why you're posting this content, you're posting this content information, because you get them out, you have more of a logical approach, you get them out of that self first. Now now you're just completely changing the game. You're completely changing the game. Like, everything's gonna be easy, bro. It's like it's no way possible that if there's no way possible. Like, that's the only thing that's holding them back, is the people that have their ego, all that stuff. You tap into the true essence of the universe, so you have no worries. You have no worries. You have the truth within. You have the truth within. Like, all the research, all the new things you learn are from people who tapped into tapped into energy that they probably had a backstory to. They probably never heard before, or they probably someone who been using all these teachings and practices and knowledge and wisdom to actually better themselves, and then look at them now. Look at them how look at them no look how what they become. So yeah, those are the type of people you should really admire and be more meticulous about, because they're not every person you admire is gonna be really true to your soul or what you're truly called here to do. Because you're not supposed to trust everybody or anybody that, you know what I'm saying, like, their intentions and all that stuff, but like, I don't know. If they rarely do these things, if they don't have a logical approach to what they're saying, they don't have like they don't implement they don't try to get people out of their egos, their minds, and what to perceive in the daily lives, and that type of stuff. They might be someone who should not be around, or should like not be. And I'm not saying that because like that's more ignorant than anything, but like, when you know how to actually raise your consciousness, bro, you're like, it's almost like you're having a paradigm shift. You're getting from 3D consciousness to higher states of consciousness in different dimensions. That I heard that term before. Yes, yes. So if you're truly on that level, if you're truly on that phase of enlightenment, and you're trying to really wake the people up, like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Your job is not hard, but your job is should be taken more like consciously and with caution, because there's many things that happen to different people who try to speak the truth. That's one main thing people like to use. That's the main phrase people like to use when they say, when people speak out against what works for a long time in social media and society in the matrix. You're gonna be people that are not gonna like you. But so far, if you're doing all these things that I said to do, it's gonna be great, because I'm gonna have some reasons why. Because that ultimately, that is almost self-explanatory. You have emotional hold on them, and more you have more like of an influence on them, so they can become who you became, to tap into what they truly, their true essence. And then boom, everything starts, but it's a process. It's a process. If they're not gonna believe everything that you're saying, you're gonna have to try different things. Like, not everything I'm saying is gonna be true to you. Not everything is gonna resonate with you in a more like deeply, because everyone has their own discernment. Everyone has what, like, their own intuition, and what who they should truly follow. It's so like diverse, bro. And you just gotta see through it. You just have to see past it. Because like it's gonna be something you have to deal with, bro. I'm telling you. Don't try to ignore it. Don't try to people please. Like, bro, you have to realize you have to somehow, some way get those people, as much people, to the right timeline as possible. Because you don't want to just leave people behind. You don't want to gain knowledge and then just gain from yourself. You want to expand. You want to expand the collective consciousness. So you're not wasting. You're not doing what you're comfortable with doing. You're not doing what you're comfortable with doing. If you're doing anything that you're not comfortable with doing, it'll most likely be either something that you should be doing to better to ultimately up the quality of up the chances of the process being successful, and like have like more changes in your character. Your people admire you more when you do that, when you get out of your comfort zone and you really embody the identity you want to embody. Cause that's something that no that's something you have to really go through. So yeah, it's an intricate dance between your mind and the world. You have to think outside of the box, but you have to tap in. Like, you have to how can I say this? You don't want to be someone that drift them away from you. You want to be someone that actually you want them to feel like they're actually you have actual value. So I'm just saying all this, right, for people who don't want to, who are scared to speak the truth, or they are shy, or they don't want to speak out on things, bro. It's gonna be to a point where you have to do that, bro. You have to do that. And when more and more people are doing it, that's how you know the consciousness is really rising, bro. People are trying to really do stuff, bro. Like, you're not supposed to trust anybody. You're supposed to trust like everything from within, bro. Everything is internal. When you know everything is a reflection of you, that you would get to the deep root cause of that, and then know you will really see past it, and you have a more refined perception of that. So you wouldn't be bound by the perspectives and values and beliefs that they hold within, because you were that type of person too, and all these things that they obtain, then their mind are from history way back when. So you gotta understand that, like, you were way different than what you were before. People are gonna be way different from what they are gonna be before. And if this resonates with you at all, then best believe that when you are actually attempt this, no, you shall have been attempted this when you already when you have a good technique and method to actually do what works for you, and if it doesn't, then use what you have, or you have the potential, bro. It's supposed to defy logic or reasoning because you hold so much potential. It's like it's almost unexplainable from words, bro. If something, no. If you really want to, if you really want to uplift the consciousness and get more and more people into a better timeline in the frame of and a better outlook on life, you need to be mindful of the people that try to speak, that you speak out against, and they try to either use many different ways and tactics to just um like they're just gonna be very weird and vague. But I'm talking to the people now. Now what I'm seeing, people are not even approaching that anymore. Like they know they're raising their consciousness, so what they do with their community is freak. Well, that's a good question. Like what? Like I was trying to think if they really knew that they got a good hold on the community, and people know they got a good on the community, and the person that actually went through that spiritual awakening process, they will not try to focus on the things that control you. They'll try to be more proactive than reactive. They will not focus on the things that would hold them back, because that was a worry that was not supposed to be. Cause now you're making things more difficult for yourself. You're making more things more difficult, and you make things more difficult. Like it's not gonna be as easy as you thought. It's not gonna be as easy as you would want it. No, it's not gonna be as easy. So yeah, bro. For any people that's trying to raise their consciousness and change people's lives, do you know the amount of the amount of courage and braveness you have to actually implement that, bro? If you can do that, bro, then you can honestly do so much stuff. So if if you find it hard for people to actually resonate deeply with you or admire you, you need to know these type of people. You need to spot and notice these type of people. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. There's two parts to this video. There's one part of the video I talked about the reasons why you should. No, I'm not gonna talk about it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell for more videos like this, and then you can see some new things that I should do or new topics and ideas like this. So yeah, bro, this is why I really want to get out of my chest, cause like if you really see through the community, if you really tapped into what information we're like I'm talking about, bro, you will know the amount of turmoil and chaos that has been implemented on people who spoke out. But there's one other side of the people who, when they put out esoteric knowledge and wisdom, they won't necessarily be like investigating and interrogating. I don't even know what interrogating means, because they're just copying and examining the information they got from other sources, from the deepest source. Because for all the knowledge and wisdom you potentially have, it is so freaking big. Do you not like? It's like when you grasp it right, but like you don't really truly know how important it is. So if you have that type of knowledge and wisdom, wouldn't you think someone had to speak out against what people normally believe in order for other people to believe it? And then for it to become made wide and popular, bro, not everything takes time, bro. That's all I have to say, bro. So yeah, that's it. Bye.